my cues from Deuteronomy truth. We gotta be honoring God as King in all that we do, because His sovereignty's huge, and here's what bothers me do. So many papas don't view their kids as pottery too. We need to properly school them in a lot of these truths, men, so at the harvest time they'll grow a crop of some fruit blends. Galatian type, made by the Spirit, showing the face of Christ, growing faith at night and open to hope and patience, while Jehovah's changing saints into a wife that's an amazing sight, rocking blazing white while she's walking to take her place by Christ. Our little children are part of the great assembly fam, and every jot and tittle will get them to taste and praise the Lamb. So drop the riddles, give it straight without the tracer, and embrace your place in communicating all of His gracious plan. Let's make them stands of the great I Am, who shaped the land, and take a stand and never take them for granted. Now raise your hand. When they rise and they sleep with our lives and our speech, let's provide them the meat and just teach them the word. When we sit and we walk up in the crib of them all, best be hitting them off, we gotta teach them the word. It's mind in our hands, God's guidance of plans, it's provided for fam, so just teach them the word. It's changing our sight, making plain what is right, both in the day and the night, we gotta teach them the word. I walked into my dude's crib, doctrine had loosened, used to talk about the movement, now we squawking it's useless. Popping off with loose lips, his crop of youth is used to dropping topics like the hottest toxins and their proper usage. No man has planned to abandon the faith of childhood, if not for grace and patience from God, I know that I would. The Lord's provided the surest guidance, His Torah's wisest. Get more inside us, abhor the horror of culture whoring and finding boring the soaring glory of the Lord's sublimeness. The story's timeless, the moral we need more than a Heimlich. Back to the cat who turned away from the ancient faith. Above his mantel's a sample of how the trust can fade away. His grandpa's gripping his scriptures, quizzing some little kids. His daddy's listening, the next picture, who is it, him again? He's older now, the Bible's closed, the table stand at peace, and then I see my friend's photo doing yoga for inner peace. When they rise and they sleep with our lives and our speech, let's provide them the meat and just teach them the word. When we sit and we walk up in the crib of them all, best be hitting them off, we gotta teach them the word. It's mind in our hands, God's guidance of plans, it's provided for fam, so just teach them the word. It's changing our sight, making plain what is right, both in the day and the night, we gotta teach them the word. Deuteronomy 6, we keep the law in our hearts, son. Train them in this way, and that's the path they won't depart from. Spark some conversation and embark in contemplation of how often God is patient, of His awesome sovereign nature. We're in such a sorry state, repetition's more than needed. Bored with reading, that's the reason we are needing more of Jesus. Talk about it, memorize, walk it out, and then apply. When you're lying it quiet or your mind is trying to be defiant, quick to lose a zeal, forgetting all His precepts, don't reject notions of posting quotes and promoting devotions to those in home, so they won't ever tend to neglect reading these texts. Respect it and be blessed. My whole goal in writing this was to influence you to view pursuing truth as a beauty you wouldn't do it to. Pass to your kids as you pass to your kids, and I pray that you enjoyed all of the rapping I did. When they rise and they sleep with our lives and our speech, let's provide them the meat and just teach them the word. When we sit and we walk up in the crib of them all, best be hitting them off, we gotta teach them the word. It's mind in our hands, God's guidance of plans, it's provided for fam, so just teach them the word. It's changing our sight, making plain what is right, both in the day and the night, we gotta teach them the word.